It's all about the family, and we want to make sure they totally understand their rights in early intervention.
A lot of people don't know where to start. Can you help me? AJ down. AJ down.
Welcome to your journey into early intervention. This video, along with others in our Family Rights and EI series, will explain the steps you'll take and the rights you'll have as an advocate for your child as you navigate the early intervention system and beyond.
What led me to EI was noticing some things that I didn't see that was on par with my son's growth. Not making eye contact, not being able to say words once he was one. So I was a bit, not necessarily frustrated, but kind of concerned. So I took him to the doctor and voiced my concerns, and they recommended that I do EI. AJ, play.
Early intervention begins with a referral. Most families are referred to EI by their doctor, a child care provider, a friend, and some call based on their own observations. You'll connect with your Child and Family Connections office, or CFC. Your service coordinator will contact you to schedule an intake meeting within 2 days of receiving your referral.
And once I voiced it, they put in a recommendation, and Pam reached out to me.
Families are important. We contacted family between a day or two, and we explained to the family that about the 45th day that we have to have everything completed as far as like the intake and the evaluation within that 45 days.
Your service coordinator will be your partner along the way.
My service coordinator is Carlos. He reached out to us. He came to our home. He sat and went over the questions in the program with us. Made me feel very comfortable.
During the intake meeting, you and your service coordinator will exchange information. Your service coordinator will ask about your child's birth and medical history, and your family's routines, concerns, and resources.
Cuando es hora de comer, darle que escoge algo. Mira qué bonito los besitos, ahora sí, beso, beso, beso.
Pero quiere la boca.
Sí.
Your service coordinator will tell you about the early intervention system, including your family rights.
The beginning process can be very difficult and overwhelming.
These rights are safeguards within the early intervention system intended to protect your child and family.
It's a lot of information that families are taking in. It's a new process that they're going through, and they need just kind of help, like, okay, what's the next step?
The first time my input was just more so letting them know some of the things that I'm seeing.
The families are involved in the whole entire process. Intake, evaluation, assessment, annuals, we don't leave our families out. They are involved in the whole entire process.
With your consent, the service coordinator will arrange for an evaluation. This evaluation must be completed with enough time for the individualized family service plan to be developed within 45 days of the referral. The evaluation can happen at your home, childcare, or any other place where your family typically spends time. Information must also be shared in your native language.
Communicating in their language, it's just going to be more honest, and it's just going to be more direct, and their needs are going to be met.
It was kind of overwhelming because I didn't know terminology that was used. I wasn't sure whether I would mentally be strong enough to go through with it.
Understanding your family's rights in early intervention is one way you can advocate for your child and family.
Giving them goals and what I like to see. So I would like to see him communicate verbally rather than just lead me to something. Just tell mommy what you need. It has to be something that you're willing to take on. You have to be an advocate for your own child. So if you're not advocating for your child is not going to get the benefits that they deserve.
To learn more, watch the other videos in this series about your family rights in EI. Bye.